Hi, this is a reading for Zoe, a lady called Zoe. You've given me a drawing of yours, and I really love to receive. Actually, I've realised I love to receive a drawing that's actually I can hold. It's great. It's good to get ones online, but to get to hold one, this is great. So this is your drawing, okay? It says, "To Figgy, love Zoe." Okay, so I've got that here. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to look at this and read this one. Okay. First of all, I know you mentioned you really concentrated on doing this. I can really feel that from this drawing. You've sat and you've really thought about this, okay? Really, really thought about it. I feel like life can sometimes be a bit of a whirlwind for you. Okay, very much so. And there's been lots of whirlwinds in your life, and there's been lots of things that have gone in your life and that you've put a stop to. So there's some things that need to be stopped. You stop along the way, you assess what's happening, and then you continue. And it can be a bit of a whirlwind, okay? You are the centre of, not the centre of attention, but you are the centre, you are the heartfelt centre of your world, okay? So you create what you create, and the love that you give out is the centre of your world. And that's quite a private place. I feel that that really is quite a private place. And I feel that this person that shares this with you, the feeling of togetherness of two people is really quite overwhelming from holding this piece of paper. It's beautiful. You're both very connected. You're also both very connected spiritually. So you're both, I would say you are both very, very much quite spiritual, and you've been through lots of whirlwinds together, okay? Yeah, you've tied the knot together. I feel that there's a few grey clouds for you, but I feel that you're always looking for the sunshine, okay? And I feel that this is a very private, very, very private, you are a very private person, okay? I feel that there's been some pressures where you have some areas of your life that are, it's been a bit loud, it's been, you've been feeling, there's been some feelings of feeling low, there's been some feelings where the days are darker than you'd like them to be. But I feel that you are able to manage this. I feel that you're able to put something in place and make the landing softer, make your environment an area where you feel at ease and where you feel comfortable, and you can create. You are a very creative person here, and your home life is the one thing for all these rocky motions and all these things that have gone on and things that go on around you. Your home is kind of chugging away fantastically. That's your rock. But this rock that is your house, it can move around. There can be things that's going on all around. But when you are home, it's your rock. Okay. What's this about changing a front door? Something about changing a front door? Getting this. Okay. Right. I also feel that it would be beneficial for you. It seems as though it's not a negative thing to give away energy. I think that's wrong to say, because we do that by loving our friends, being with our friends, being together. It's not a negative thing, but I do feel that you give away too much energy. Okay, you are somebody that loves and you give. Okay, but sometimes I feel you need to keep some of this for yourself, because otherwise it can be quite tiring. Okay, it can be quite tiring. There's lots of situations, lots of things that have happened around you, and I do feel that there's lots of people around you also that have been through or have had situations themselves. So you're very much there from now. I believe you work in the caring profession. This possibly could also to do with that. So there's always people around you that are going through things, having situations, talking about their lives, and there's a lot of loss. There's a lot of loss. So people that have passed or in that process of maybe feeling ill, because you are a carer. There is definitely a young man at home who has been quite quiet, and I feel like you're a bit worried about him. Okay, he spends quite a lot of time being quiet. Okay, and I would say that's in the upstairs area of the house. You and him are really connected. You're really, really, really connected. And I just want to say that it feels, he just likes being at home. Even if he's quiet, he likes to be at home. This is his kind of safe haven, kind of, and he's okay. He just likes to be at home. You know, bobbing along. Quite a happy soul. Quite quiet. Now, what's this? I'm just looking at a bit more on this drawing. I feel like you've had to say goodbye to a lot of people. Definitely. You've had to say goodbye to quite a few people. This might be also to do with your work. Okay, I'm just going to open this door because it's actually really hot in here. This might also be to do with your work. Okay. So I feel you've had to say goodbye to a lot of people, but there are also a lot of people around you who are quite spiritual, who are in spirit, who are protective of you. It's kind of like they really love you. Is that you've left a mark with them when they were here, okay? And they're very protective over you. Yes, absolutely, very much so. You've left a mark with them in the sense that you cared for them, okay? So you allowed their journey the journey that they made into leaving this earth. You enabled them to be at ease, okay? I feel that there's one person in spirit that you feel you would have liked to have been able to enable his journey a bit more than he had. So I don't feel like he had huge connections with you while he was alive, but I feel like you wanted to have more connection with him while he was here, okay? But he definitely is there, and he's quite a mixed up soul, this person. It's male, and he wore lots of crowns, in that sense, wore lots of hats, where he wasn't ever quite sure who he was, okay? And this person needed a lot of caring, a lot of nurturing. If I get some names, it could be do with this person, it could do with all people that you may have lost in the past. Sometimes the names just come forward. So I'm getting the name Mark, Midge, or an M name. This person passed. So there was a I want to say a wheelchair, a chair. There was some movement about falling backwards. This person, and there was a hand movement, a hand motion here, where it was a very tense holding on. I want to say this. Yeah, there was a okay, and I want to say that this person kind of had some difficulty with this area here, so that there was this feeling of inability to talk or to be clear, and I feel quite restricted down this area here, and this whole area down here. Okay, and my toes feel very restricted. And I also may have needed some help with going to the loo and looking after myself. Tops of my legs feel very restricted. Okay, and I like to have my back rubbed. It just makes me feel a bit more relaxed. I just liked to just be, and I was very cuddly. I was really quite cuddly, and I was really funny. Who's Andrew? Who's that? That was really funny. Yeah. I like to have a bit of a laugh, actually. I was a bit of a tinker, if I could be. Okay. Okay. Quite liked shoes. I was thinking about shoes here. Okay. And there was somebody that he preferred male energies. Actually, this person in spirit preferred somebody that was male. He preferred a male energy. Okay, very much loved, very, very, very loved. Okay, but I feel this person was really, really suffered, really, really feeling really quite sad. Okay, there's quite a lot of sadness around this person. There's a phrase saying, I'm sorry. It's a feeling of I'm just waiting. You know, I've got all the time in the world. I feel quite relaxed. And he's showing me the image of a joystick, a square box with a joystick on it. Okay, a joystick. Then there's two of them playing games with this joystick and laughing. Okay, so there's two individuals playing. It's a joystick with black, the red knob, and it would be the oh god, yeah, know everything, know all the cheats. Yeah. Oh, couldn't be beaten. It's kind of like this was a pleasurable thing for this young man to do. Loved doing it, absolutely loved it. Okay, and fresh air. Oh, fresh air. Fresh air. This is the same. This feels the same for all of you. The fresh air. I feel like that. Got to get out. Got to get out. Get some fresh air. Okay, this person feels the same, and he's showing me being with you when there's fresh air, and I feel quite overwhelmed actually. I feel like this. Okay. Somebody around you carries this person with him on his back, and I'm talking metaphorically. Okay, so somebody around you goes out and gets a fresh air and gets his adrenaline going and carries this person on his back. He's carrying this person metaphorically. Okay, I feel quite overwhelmed with this. Okay, this feels as though this person that's carrying this chap, it feels that he's punishing himself. It just feels a little bit of he doesn't need to carry this weight. He's okay. He's okay. And I feel quite tearful saying that. He's okay. It wasn't your fault. He's showing me something to do with a tree. I'm falling, I'm sorry. And there was something to do with a tree. There is a tree. This is something where he's buried or some time spent or something that he liked. This is important. He's giving me the feeling of feeling very peaceful and knowing that there'll be plenty more times to be together. It's that feeling of, I don't know what your beliefs are, Zoe, but sometimes when I read with spirit or I sit with people and everybody, we all have different beliefs. And if your belief is that we when we go, our soul goes and it joins all the people that we've lost and loved, this is similar to how this gentleman's making me feel, is that when it's people's time, when it's time for anyone, when it's time for us to leave this earth plane, we've got plenty more time. And he feels lighter and he feels free. This young man who's in spirit, it just feels free and just feels like, you know, we've got a future together. We're there. I'm here. He's quite free-spirited. I feel that there's some items been kept from this person, of this person. Okay, and he's also shown me a pack of crayons. Now I do know that has some significance for you. Okay, but this I feel is a really old pack of crayons. You know, something that somebody here keeps to do with this person. Okay, and I feel that this will create a giggle in some way. Think about it, he's saying. Okay, and then I'm getting a Mickey Mouse. Okay, yeah. Okay. Why you're not? What about a Mickey Mouse that you know? Sometimes you visualise Mickey Mouse doing things that he perhaps shouldn't do in a cartoon, which is causing a great deal of laughter for this person in spirit. Okay, I actually want to burst out laughing. Okay, because Mickey Mouse shouldn't be doing that if you drew that. Okay, right. This person's around. This person's here. He's talking about mum. How's mum? And he's showing me somebody cleaning his face with a flannel. Okay, just wiping around his face with a flannel. This is very loving. Feels very loving. Okay. Okay. When he passed, somebody who's very close to you visited this person to say goodbye after he passed. He's showing me this person is led flat. Okay. And there was a male, a family member that went to say goodbye to him. I feel this was very, very difficult for this person. And I feel that there was a touch, just a very slight, just there was a touch, okay? And then a fall, kind of this person then just crumbled, okay? Because you wanted to touch him. He wanted to touch him, but he wasn't sure. And when this person was laid, when this person in spirit, he showed me when he was laid flat. He showed me his shoes. He had favourite shoes, or there's something to do with his shoes on, okay? He's talking about a brother. And it's a feeling from the brother of being, pain being a bit overwhelming here. Okay, and in the stomach area, I feel quite choked about this. I feel very tearful about this. Keep drawing. Keep drawing. Draw me. Mickey Mouse doing something he shouldn't. With the crayons. He's laughing at this. Okay, he's laughing at this. That we have laughter. We have laughter. He doesn't want to see you sad. Okay. He's also talking about letting go and stop punishing. Stop punishing. He feels like there's been some punishment. He feels that people are feeling and they don't need to. Okay. So I want to say to you that you have the biggest heart I've read. You just have the hugest heart. And what you create and who you are and what your being is and the family that have you is wonderful. They're very, very lucky. Very lucky. You are such a lovely person. I'm going to read a card for you. I'm going to pick a card. Okay. This one. Okay. Right. Okay, there's one. That one. Okay, I'm talking to myself. Hang on. Okay. Okay, this card says self-control, higher self. And I would say this card is for somebody that's very close to you, okay? And it's a feeling of letting go. Letting go to the higher self. The control that this person has for himself, it feels like letting go, okay? And it needs healing. That part of his life needs healing for everyone around. And everyone around him wants this to heal. Or not be forgotten, but to receive some healing regarding this loss for this person. Okay? So you and him heal together. Okay, you're together on this. Your aura is very green. This is a healing colour. And everyone around you looks up to you for this, and you are both very grounded. Okay, but I do feel there's some healing needed for both of you. You're such a lovely, lovely couple, such a lovely pair. There's so much love. It's really lovely, but I feel that there's just a little bit stuck in the mud. I feel like there needs to be some clearing, okay? Some clearing of holding on to, of not being sure of how I feel, and it's being quite raw. I feel that this would be really great for all of you. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for sending me the picture. If you could leave some comments, take some time to listen to this. You may be able to take some things, you may not be able to take some things. Some things may come to you in a few weeks. You can always add extra comments. But it's very helpful for myself and others to perhaps watch this recording and read the comments. Anyway, I hope you're okay. Send in lots of love for your day, and I'll speak to you soon.